Hey guys, I'm Motion. After spending some time leveling up my archetypes in the new season, I thought I would do a video ranking each one based on the usefulness of their abilities, survivability, and level of difficulty to play. All of the archetypes in Bloodhunt are viable, as they will suit certain playstyles more than others, so don't feel pressured to change your main if I give them a lower rank. It just means their abilities may be more versatile or easier to use compared to others, so stick with what works for you. As always, if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on for more in-depth gameplay breakdowns. Let me know if you agree with my thoughts in the comments, and let's dive in. Starting off the list in no particular order with Brute. His abilities are incredibly versatile and fairly balanced. They can be used both aggressively in bursts of damage and defensively to give you just enough time to dip behind cover. One of Brute's main selling points is his passive ability, which gives you amazing survivability if you can play around cover. This can be paired with sanguine buffs to increase the effectiveness and turn you into an unkillable machine with amazing movement possibilities. Brute loses some points however, as his abilities take some practice to master them, but you'll be heavily rewarded when you find the right playstyle. Even though I don't see many Brutes around, I would rank him an A tier for the amazing survivability and movement he offers, which is key to the relentless third parties that Bloodhunt solos and ranks can offer. Moving on to Enforcer, which is a hot take at the moment. The Enforcer's abilities are very new player friendly, as they allow you to survive situations that you may not have otherwise survived. In my opinion, this is a bad move for new players who are trying to improve, as it won't teach you how to avoid these bad situations, but instead have you relying on the flesh of marble to survive, which will only punish you later when balancing tweaks are made. His abilities are generally very powerful and they make up for the lack of mobility and survivability. Pairing Flesh of Marble with a shotgun or melee weapon will have you dealing huge amounts of damage up close, and although frowned upon by the community, remains an easy to pick up tactic. I place Enforcer at S tier for his ease of use, damage potential, and survivability. Prowler is next on our list. This is my go-to suggestion for new players picking up the game, as their abilities are easy to use and not distracting from fights. This will have you more focus on the core mechanics and will make it easier to learn movement techniques and situational awareness, compared to more distracting abilities. Prowler is a very easy to use archetype with a focus on gathering intel and hunting down weak players, but lacks the large DPS bursts or survivability that other clans can offer. For this I rank Prowler as a B tier, but beware of Prowler mains as they will excel in core mechanics and shouldn't be taken lightly. MUSE is a go-to for survivability. Her healing ability can keep you alive in even the most intense situations, and her passive will allow you to escape if you get overwhelmed. But MUSE can be a double-edged sword, as you become an easy target while healing. The abilities are not very beginner friendly, but with enough practice you will always be the last person to get downed and the first person to escape. Having a self-heal on cooldown is an extremely powerful tool, and the projection dash only seals the deal. MUSE is 100% an S tier archetype for both survivability and movement, and is a go-to for some of the best players Bloodhunt has to offer. SIREN is also not a very beginner-friendly archetype, but contrary to MUSE, he lacks the survivability and is instead more focused on bursts of damage with his flash. His passive ability is a nice way to prevent bloodhunts, and gaining resonance buffs becomes a lot quicker and easier. However, even with his shared clan ability, SIREN is on the weaker side of the list, and I find myself avoiding the flash completely, as it can be a death sentence if used at the wrong time. For this reason I rank SIREN as a B tier, and could see a potential buff to come to the flash ability in the future. Moving on to Vandal, who is my personal favourite. Vandal's abilities are focused on immense bursts of damage, and can also be used as movement tools, making her vastly more mobile than most other archetypes in the game. This playstyle suits the most aggressive among us, who would do anything to get up close and personal to secure the most kills possible. Survivability is good with Vandal thanks to her slam acting as a secondary movement ability, but versatility is poor in combat as everything is designed to get you as close as possible to your target. Her ability takes some practice to do well, as the movement remains very linear and can be countered with good aim. I rank Vandal as an A tier for her great mobility and damage potential. Our last archetype is Saboteur, who is somewhat a favourite among newer players. His passive invisibility appeals to the less experienced player, and coupled with Vanish allows him to escape poor situations with ease. Saboteur's abilities are aimed towards a slower, more passive playstyle, which may not be best suited for Bloodhunt solos with its fast-paced gameplay, but will excel in ranks play if you learn how to play around your sewer bombs. I find Saboteur is an easy archetype to get into, but requires a lot of time and practice to really see his full potential. For this, I rank Saboteur as an A tier archetype, and strongly believe that we will see a Saboteur meta in the ranked playlist in the near future. What do you think? Is your favourite archetype a meta? What topic would you like me to cover next? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with notifications on for more in-depth gameplay breakdowns.